Day 10 in Lithuania. The day started with dominoes with my grandpa after breakfast. We played 2 rounds and I actually won one of the games, which I'm very, very proud of. After that, we went to have lunch at a local eatery nearby his apartment, and I took the bus back to Acropolis because I needed to exchange the sweater that I bought the day before. I noticed there was a stain on it when I tried it on, and I met up with my friend Sigita, who I know from Twitter, and we walked all the way from Acropolis to Old Town. By the way, this year is 100 years since Klaipeda's region was annexed to Lithuania. Klaipeda as a city is actually very old. It's over 750 years old, but it was only added to Lithuania proper 100 years ago. After that, we walked to Fredriko Passages, which is Frederick's Passage. This is basically like a little hallway within the city, and it has a cute little dessert shop, a restaurant, a hookah bar. You can even wash your hands. That's where we had lunch. One of the things I love about Lithuania is that there are so many little details, like a planting pot that's a ship. After that, we stopped by my favorite thrift store and continued walking to Danės River again. The main vibe that I got when I was walking around Klaipeda is actually a lot of renovations. It seemed like so many things are under construction. It really wasn't like that 2 years ago. It seems like not only have a lot of things changed, but they are in the process of changing. It's like a metamorphosis period. After that, we went to this public sculpture, which reminds me a lot of those like love lock bridges that you can see like in Paris. But I think this is a lot cooler. If I ever did something like that, I would probably put my lock here. And I also wonder, do people who get divorced come and take these locks off? After that, we walked to another part of the city that used to be a yard with bars and restaurants that's also under construction now. In fact, the bar that we visited, another former student of mine works there, and she said that after this summer they're going to close and that whole area is going to have apartments built. Personally, I don't think it's a bad idea. I would totally live there if I moved back to Klaipeda. And after that, I went to pick up my cousin from the train station. He lives just outside of town, so he came to visit and hang out with me. And when I picked him up, we saw a guy peeing outside, which is really random and weird. Like, it was the middle of the day, and he's just, like, out in public, he couldn't find a bathroom, which are everywhere. I feel like only immigrants really understand how lonely it can be to live abroad. I have a huge family tree. I have so many aunts, uncles, cousins, and you won't even see all of them in these video series. My cousins and I played Galaxy Trucker, which not my favorite game, and I did not do well, and I don't really understand it, but it's fun to spend time together because my family and we always enjoy table games. So that's what you get when you ask your cousin to film. Also, both of my cousins are really into doing like the Chad face, like the Sigma face. They're just so goofy and never fail to make me laugh. Okay, parodyk Sigma male. Between the ages of 20 and 28, I didn't visit Lithuania at all, and it oddly felt like time had frozen.
My name is Forrest Gump.
Most of us look the same between those ages, but when I see my little cousins growing up between 14 and 16, 6 and 8, it really shows the passage of time, and it like unfreezes time. Plus, seeing all the different generations growing up and changing makes me feel connected to something bigger.